Hey, so I was sitting down with my computer on my lap, getting ready to type you up an email for the last week of your 20-day sugar shakedown. We are on day 15 tomorrow, and I thought, you know what? I am going to do a video and just chat with you all. So here I am. I am sitting in my hotel room, and before you kind of are distracted by what's behind me, it's actually the mural on the wall of my hotel room. So very interesting. Yeah, some lady and some film and I don't know, kind of crazy. So, and then there's my nice little view. So, anyways, you're gonna see this lady's hair behind me. So anyways, that's what it is. So, back to our sugar shakedown. You have made it 2 weeks. We have day 15 tomorrow, and we are going till Saturday. So it's been really fun to hear just different things from all you guys with what you've learned, the big difference you have felt taking sugar out of your diets and out of your life or limiting it in some way, and just the difference you're feeling, the energy, knowing that, you know what, I am not really missing this and I feel great. And so that has been the big goal and purpose to do this challenge, is just to get you to be more aware of everything. So couple things. So first off, I just want to talk a little bit about just changing your habits and changing your lifestyle. And my goal, as I continue to say through these challenges, is to get you to do the basic guidelines all the time, and that involves the cycling of the days. You have your mod carb, protein days, that type of thing. That's something that you will should do for the rest of your life. And I'm going to keep that in every challenge so that you get used to it and realize that, this is a way of life. It's not a diet. I am done with diets. I'm not going to just, do something and then fall off the wagon and then do something again. We are working right now on just little fixes and little changes and just some basic habits, because it really is very simple and really not that difficult once you get the right plan in place and you start developing those habits and you realize, you know what, I don't have to starve myself. I don't have to take away all the good stuff in my life. I just have to eat in moderation. I have to understand the principles and guidelines that cause different spikes in blood sugar, different fat storing things, best way to burn fat and carbs and all that type of stuff. So carbs and sugar. So that is kind of what we do as we progress here. So just know, it is not about being perfect. It is not about finding the perfect plan. There really is no perfect diet out there. It is a matter of just doing things in moderation, understanding the basic protein, carbs, fat, sugar amounts that you should have, and doing that consistently. The problem is people don't do things consistently, and then they wonder why it's not working. So then they try this other diet saying this is going to work, and oh my gosh, it worked for about 15 days. And then you fall off, and then, oh my gosh, I got to try another one because this one may work. And it's not about that. If you're consistent on a good plan, which is what you've been doing during this sugar shakedown, and if you did our 28-day slim down the day before, those basic guidelines is all you need. And so give yourself a little bit of leeway, give yourself some credit, and just work on things little by little, and it will soon become a habit to you where you don't need to worry about you don't need to worry about what you're going to do for your next diet. You are developing a lifestyle. All right, so that is what we are working on, and that is what we'll continue to work on through these challenges. So I want you to recognize those improvements you're making, how you're feeling, and all that stuff. And the other thing is, the second thing I want to touch on was understanding what is called the power of less. The power of less involves habits. We go gung-ho. We're all or nothing sometimes. We want instant gratification. We want it all right now. Well, the power of less involves how many habits you're changing at a time. So again, we try to change everything at one time, and we are successful for a little bit, and then we're like exhausted and we fall back into our old ways and we wonder why we're never successful. So here's the statistics which may help. If you try to change one habit at a time, just one, just a simple habit. I'm gonna drink 8 glasses of water today. I am going to work out every day at 9 o'clock a.m. I am going to eat a protein source for every breakfast that I have this week. Just something very simple that is very doable, that you can do every day, that you can feel successful at, and work that into your life. And if you do that, you're going to have an over 80% success rate of being successful. Now, if you try to change 2 habits at a time, okay, so say you're going to work out every day at 9 a.m. at the gym, and you're going to keep your sugar intake under 20 grams. If you try to change 2, your percentage of success goes down to 35%. Now, some of you can do it, and that's great, and there's always exceptions to the rules, but that is a drastic change from 80% of focusing on one habit to 35% if you drop it to 2, or if you try to change 2. And get this, if you try to change 3 or more habits at one time, guess what? Your success rate goes to 5%. 5%. So when you look at those statistics, it's no wonder why people are not able to maintain the success once they do things. We try to do way too much at one time, and we are just a society of instant gratification. So, my challenge to you this week, you have been on the Shakedown for 2 weeks. Think back, and maybe you don't even have to think, what is one main thing that you can focus on this last week of the Shakedown? One thing that's been limiting you, one thing that's been stalling your progress, one thing that is your biggest limiting factor. Or just a small thing. It's up to you on where you're at with stuff, but pick just one thing, one habit that you're going to focus on and change this week. Because let's get that 80% success rate this week and change that one habit. It may take you 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is to change that. And then when you feel comfortable with that and it's something you can kind of don't have to think about and it's second nature to you, then you add in another habit. That's why it's always a process. I tell my clients when they come in, I say, don't expect to be at your goal in 28 days and 34 days and 20 days, whatever challenge we're doing. I said, you have to think 6 months to a year down the road on where you're going to be. And that may seem overwhelming, but again, this is a lifestyle we're developing and not a quick fix to be able to fit into that bikini, that dress, those jeans, whatever it is. We want something that once you're in those jeans, once you're in that bikini, once you're in that dress, that you're there for good. You're not going up and down. You don't have to shove it to the back of your closet and then bring it out again. So again, just take your time. You're that tortoise and the hare, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Be patient, but yet you're acknowledging those little many achievements that you're making every single day. All right, so that is all I'm gonna leave that with you right now, so you can focus on those thoughts. Again, let's go out with a bang here with this last week of the Sugar Shakedown. Now, again, this does not mean that come next Sunday you're going all the way back to your habits. You're gonna eat the 100 grams of sugar a day, all that type of stuff. You are still continuing these habits as we progress, and we will throw our next challenge in. I'll be coming out with that here later on this week on when we're going to start that, and just keep everyone going and doing something every single day. And that's been the goal too. Sorry, one more thing I'm going to throw in with these workouts is especially the home workouts, if you haven't been to class, is just showing you to just do something every single day. Some of these workouts are 10 minutes, some are 20 minutes, some are, just kind of depends on where you're at and how long it takes you. But the goal is to do something every single day. Even if you just bare minimum drop down and do 20 push-ups, you do that a few times throughout the day, that's something. You do something every day, and it just makes you feel better, makes you want to eat better, makes you want to, just continue on that path. So, continue these. So for you at home that are doing the online workout, your workout for tomorrow, for Monday, day 15, is we are going to do 4 exercises, and you're going to do 15 reps each, and you're going to repeat it 4 times. So, and if you're in class and you come to class in the morning and then you want to do this later on for an extra booster, even better. So you're going to do 15 jump squats. You're going to do 15, so what you're going to do is you're going to do 3, so you're going to get push-up position, and I know I can just describe this to you because you're all experts by now by all my little description videos. You're going to get a plank position, push-up position, and you're going to plank walk, okay, 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, and do a push-up. And you're going to plank walk 3 times, 1, 2, 3, so you're just walking on your hands and feet sideways, 3 times, and a push-up. So you do that 5 times, so that equals 15. So 3 plank walks, 1 push-up, do that 5 times. And then you're going to do 15 one-legged squats. So you're going to put one leg behind you on a chair or a bed or something, and squat down on one leg, 15 reps, and then switch and do the other leg. And if you are at a level where you can do like a little jump off that leg, that's even better. You will really feel that burn. And then the last exercise are 15 jumping jacks. Okay, so when you go through the exercises, you're doing good form. You're going all the way down. You're going fast on the jumping jacks, all the way down on the push-ups, all the way down on the squats, staying back on those heels. And then you're going through as quickly as you can with the good form. And then when you get done with the 4 exercises, give yourself a good minute, minute and a half to rest, and then knock it out again and go through that 4 times. All right, push yourself. And then again, pick that one thing that you're going to focus on this week, that one habit change, and let's have an awesome last week of this shakedown.